if you look around the country right now, you're getting a lot of pub. A lot of people think you're in the top 3 in the Heisman race and stuff. Are you paying attention to any of that? How do you compartmentalize that kind of stuff?
I don't think I'm paying attention to it. I'm aware of it. More so than something like my main focus right now. Main focus is every day getting better so I can be in that conversation for the rest of the season. So right now I'm just focusing on getting better every day.
Is it a little bit of an honor, though? Do you see it as a little bit of an honor, or, for people to be talking about you like that?
Yeah, definitely. It's just credit to the hard work we do together as a team that I do in the off season. And this is a blessing to be considered with those guys, really great quarterbacks. We all are pretty cool with each other, so we're competing every week.
Dwayne, do you know Tua at all?
Yeah, we talk every week.
You talk every week?
Yeah.
How did that relationship develop?
Well, we did love all that stuff in high school. We sent each other scriptures before the game on Saturday. Just send our blessings to each other. So he did a great job last week.
What do you think of his game and assessing him as a quarterback? Just the game, playing quarterback better than anybody.
Yeah, I definitely just is an accurate guy. It brings a lot of it to his offense. Really upbeat, well-spirited guy. I admire his game.
Do y'all ever talk about things like both of y'all's pass completion percentages are out of sight?
Yeah,
do y'all have a little competition going on there?
No competition. I was like, how do you go 10 for 13 for 300 yards? He's like, I don't know. But, that's pretty cool. I should do that these games this year.
Yeah. So you're keeping tabs on the way his numbers too? And
yeah, Kyler. I don't know Will too much, but I'm cool with Kyler too.
So personal competition for you, that's a big deal.
Kind of. Yeah.
Dwayne, what do you think the way you're playing and the way this offense is throwing the ball right now is showing quarterback recruits that Ohio State's recruiting?
Definitely. I feel like it helps out with the quarterbacks, receivers. People want to see the ball in the air. So definitely just doing that for the recruit-wise and just helping everybody out making plays. It's a lot of fun.
When you committed here, I know they had a couple games with Cardell, but traditionally Ohio State has not done what it's doing right now. And obviously it suits your skill set very well. What made you confident when you came here that they were going to format the offense?
Well, when I was recruiting here, Herman was here, and Coach Meyer was just preaching to me how that he was at Utah with Alex Smith. He was at Florida with Chris Leak, and how he had passing offenses before. So just that, when it's my time to play, that we'll be able to adapt and be able to do that stuff.
Do you think this can change the perception of what Ohio State's offense is for some high school quarterbacks?
Yeah, sure, but no matter what we do, we're going to be really good at it. So whether it's passing or not, I hope the guys that are in the country that see how we're doing when we come here.
How is Ohio State's offense different this year schematically, Dwayne?
I feel like we're doing a lot of the same stuff. We're just running it a little bit differently. Same plays, but more passes behind it, more RPOs, more tags, a little more play action passes, more downfield passes. Just really creative mind with Coach Dan and Coach Wilson, and basically it's like they get on the board and just whatever comes in their mind, we draw it up. And today was one of the days we just want to practice and just ran as much as we could, see what we like for Saturday. So it's just a lot of fun.
Teams actually have taken. Are they? I know it's hard to tell because it's different defense every week, but are they figuring out what you're good at and trying to take it away a little bit more than at the beginning of the season?
I'm not too worried about what's out there on film because we add new stuff in every week because everyone's scouting. We scout defensively, scout us. It's like how we thought Indiana was going to do something different. They ran something totally different during the game. So, Minnesota, we're expecting some soft coverage where you never know what's going to happen. So, just whatever you see, I trust your eyes and whatever plays you make, you got to make sure that they're the right plays.
I know that one is less than the second, okay? I know the math. But you're good at chunk plays. Are you more comfortable on 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 1?
Honestly, it doesn't matter. I feel like we do pretty good on 3rd down. Whether it's 3rd and 13, 3rd and 4, just give me a play that works and I'll make it work for you.
Dwayne, this is similar to what Tim asked you early on about the Heisman. Do you pay any attention to school records and you're 10 away already from the single season touchdown mark? I don't know if you put any of those on your goals before the season or pay attention to some of the stats that you're putting out.
I don't know if I put any goals on it. None are all attainable. So just the opportunity for me was just every game going out there and having fun, and it'll all come to me while it happens. So we're attacking these records, we're attacking these goals for this season, and the end goal is to be in the playoffs.
Has JT told you to cool it all with some of his records?
I haven't talked to JT, but I'm sure when I see him, he'll tell me to chill.
Do you find it fun out there, like Indiana coming out different than you expected? Do you find that part of the game fun, figuring out what's up? Talking with Coach Day.
It's kind of fun, and then it's stressful at the same time. Because the first couple of series, why didn't that work? We schemed it up all week for practice, and it's totally something different on the game. And it's just that's what the game is for. You have 4 quarters to be able to adjust and adapt. So same thing really happened with like TCU and Penn State. There's stuff that we didn't expect on the film. We had to adjust to it. So it's just fun thing about playing quarterback. I mean, having Coach Day, he's just really adaptable to his environment.
Dwayne, but I think that like adjustments are really hard.
Yeah.
Are they? I mean, how would you grade your ability to do that? I know that they were huge in the Penn State game. You know, going to all the screens once the rush was getting to you and stuff. Like, how hard is that to do?
I mean, it's hard because you're like, why can't it work? Why isn't it working? We're trying this, and it's not what defense is giving us. And you know, it's like you want to force what you want to do to the defense, but you got to take what they give you. So that's what we learned as the game went on. We started adjusting to what other people do. So I mean, that's just the part we just get better at every game, just adjusting faster and faster.
How does it happen? Like, who? I mean, I know that all the coaches work together and everybo's kind of on the same page, but like, does Ryan Day take over?
It's
I mean,
like
how do you guys?
It's a group effort. You know, Coach Wilson's up in the booth. He sees what he sees, and then as an offense, we ask the O-line, what do we do up front, what's the front. And then they ask me what I see on the back end, receivers like how they're playing us on the outside, and we all just come to a collective group where we can we work out there. And of course, Coach Day, Coach Meyer, and Wilson are the guys that call the plays, so they pick what we want, but we give them our input.
You know, the touchdown pass to Dixon on Saturday, first of 6. Literally, you ran play action. Wasn't a naked boot, but you almost turned into one because Malcolm slipped down. You know, but had you been waiting for a while to throw that to pull that play the way they were bringing 7 in the box? You got Dixon man to man down the middle, and he turns it into a corner. I mean, just what goes through your mind when it develops kind of like the way you think it's going to, you know?
Yeah, it's funny, like that play that Johnny scored is the same play that Ben scored with Penn State.
Yeah.
So it is really just like what you see out there defensively. So in Penn State we got pressure, so I got pulled up, I threw the pin on the end route, and then Saturday we didn't get any pressure. Malcolm fell, and we got isolation on the safety, so that's what the play was called for. We just executed it.
Hey, Dwayne, Urban earlier this year said that he called you after a game, saying the main focus. It was right around when the Heisman talk started. Yeah. How often has he had that discussion with you?
We don't really talk about Heisman and stuff like that, because everything is so far-fetched, so far away. But just with him, it's just like he wants me to just keep being leader than I am, keep inspiring the guys, keep coming to practice with more hard work mentality, and we're going to get there to that point. And I appreciate Coach for keeping me grounded.
Have you remembered exactly when that conversation took place? It seems like it stood out in your mind.
No, I don't think it stood out in my mind because I kind of had some of the conversation with Coach Day. But just like everyone wants to get into the hype of what can happen, what can be, and you got to get there first. If you lose with Minnesota, it doesn't matter. So that's what we're focused on, is winning every game, just staying in this conversation.
Have you ever hit ignore on Urban?
To what?
Ever hit the ignore button?
No, I don't think so.